Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kalpana and in today's video I am recreating the super colorful makeup look of Kriti Sanon. I don't exactly remember when she wore this look, but the moment I saw this, I just felt like I wanted to recreate. This is not my style. If you watch my videos regularly, I normally do nude makeup or I stick to my browns, black and all the variable colors, and this is way too much colorful for my liking. I mean, look at this turquoise pink color and this bold pink lips. I don't even remember when did I wear a pink lipstick before this video. So yeah, that was the reason I was very excited to recreate this makeup look, because this is out of my comfort zone completely. So I just wanted to recreate this makeup look for fun. Before we begin this video, make sure you have subscribed to my channel and also hit the bell icon so that you don't miss my videos. And yeah, without further ado, let's get started. I'll begin with moisturizing my face, and I have this Dot & Key 72-hour hydrating gel probiotics. I'll just apply a nice layer of this product so that my face is all hydrated and prepped for the makeup that I'm going to put on it today. Also, I got this cut today while shaving my face by mistake. It was a new razor. I didn't realize that it would be like much sharper than my usual ones are, like my usual used ones. And yeah, I had really bad cut, and I know whatever I'm going to put on it, it will just sting. Even this moisturizer kind of stings when I'm applying it on the cut, but we can't help. So yeah, I have to bear for this video. Next up, to give a smooth canvas to the makeup, I'm going to use this primer on my face, which will blur out all the pores and smoothen out my face. I will be recreating makeup for the first time. I do take screenshot every time I like somebody's makeup, and I have this in mind to recreate, but I never did. I don't know, but today I just felt like doing. So yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade Natural Buff 230. I'll just take this much initially, and I will add more foundation if I feel like, but using less foundation in the beginning is always a good idea. So yeah, I'm just putting this much, not even more than that. And now with a Tam Beauty sponge, I'm just going to blend this into my skin. My face is feeling super dry today for no reason, so I'm going to use this hydrating foundation from Nykaa. It is their Nykaa Skin Genius in Warm Sand. It is also a very hydrating foundation, so let me just take a little bit of this so my face doesn't feel that dry. I just want to use very lightweight and hydrating foundation because I don't know, my face was feeling fine until now, and suddenly it just feels so dry. So yeah, let's use this. Now I'll just cover the pigmentation around my mouth, under my eyes, and I'm using this LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is such a beautiful non-drying concealer. This just hides all the pigmentation so naturally and looks so good, and it's very easy to blend too. I'm setting this creamy base with some loose powder, and I have this K Beauty what is it, HD translucent loose powder white. So yeah, I'm just going to take this on my brush. This is the brush that I usually use to apply powder product, not actually all the powder products, but I use this to set my base because due to its size I can literally just go to the corners and set every area that I want to. All the places where we applied concealer, I will be setting all those places. If you have oily skin, you can literally set entire face, but I have dry skin, so I'm just putting a very little bit of powder only to the places where I applied concealer. Next, I like to go back to my beauty sponge and I just dab all the products like this. Just make sure that all the products that I have on my face, they are really nicely milled together. This looks good, but I'm just feeling very dry since the beginning, so I'm just using some dewy setting spray. This one is from NYX. It is their dewy finish setting spray. So I'm just going to spray this on my face. It'll just make it more hydrating, less powdery and all of that. So yeah, I'm just going to give this some time so that it's all soaked up in the skin and it starts doing its magic. My skin feels much better than before and we are good for now. Let's start filling our eyebrows. So Kriti's eyebrows are normal, they are not soapy or fluffy. So I'm just going to fill my eyebrows like I usually do. And yeah, thank God for that, because I don't do fluffy eyebrows or soapy brows. I don't know, I have tried a couple of times and then I didn't feel like doing. I didn't think it looked good on me. So yeah. Now let's start the most interesting part of this video, that is super colorful eye look. This is something that I stay away. I generally do browns or very wearable kind of eye looks most of the times, but yeah, for change, let's do this. For transition, I'm going to take a brown color and I have this palette from Makeup Revolution. This is a beautiful nude palette and I'm picking up this color. Can you see this right here? Yeah, I'm going to take this on my big fluffy brush. This one is from PAC 028. So I'm just taking it, dusting off the excess. Now I'll just put this in my crease very softly. I'll keep on adding more color until I get the desired pigment what I'm looking for. The color that she has on her upper eyelid is this turquoise blue, really nice popping color. So I have this gel crayon 24-hour waterproof from L'Oreal Infallible. So this is how it looks and this is very similar to what she's wearing. I'm taking this dark brown color, it is darker than what we took earlier, and I'm just going to blend this green color or this turquoise color with this brown color. It will just make it easy to blend. We need a popping pink color in the lower lash line. So I have this color right here from Huda Beauty Remastered palette, and nothing can be more pigmented than this palette. So I'm taking this pink color and putting it in my lower lash line. So first I'll stamp this color like this so that there is pigmentation, and then I'll start blending this out. This looks pretty close. I'm impressed. Alright, I'm curling my eyelashes and putting some mascara. I eyes are finally done, I'm taking my Hoola bronzer to really bronze up my skin. Because she has really bronzed skin, so that's what I'm going to do. To contour the nose, I'm using this brush that comes with the mini bronzer. This brush I really like for nose contouring. It's very precise. For face, I don't use it that much. Maybe the brush that comes with the bigger size is more convenient, but it's not very convenient brush, this mini one, for bronzing your entire face. But for nose, it's just like I found the best brush for it. I'm blending this nose contouring further with this beauty sponge. So she doesn't seem to have really popping pink cheeks, so the blush that I'll use today will be very subtle and not that pinky one. So I'm using this mini blush from Sugar. This is in the shade Peach Pink, and this looks like this, and it's not like very pigmented at first. You really need to build it up. So I think this is really great when you want a subtle blush because you can have a more control. I'm just applying to my usual areas like I do always. This looks very beautiful. I don't know if you are able to see anything on the camera because literally this is very subtle. It looks very natural. I'm using this blush after so long time. I used to use this earlier a lot, like almost daily, and because I've got lot many blushes now, I don't use this blush that often, and it's very good. I hope you see something on the camera because I don't want to build this up very much. I don't want the blush to be really loud, but yeah. So she has really highlighted face. So I'm going to use my best player from the lot, and this is Becca Champagne Pop. Just staying this on my fan brush. I've just started using fan brush only for highlighter. I don't know when this happened and why did it happen, because I remember when I started using a highlighter and I saw everybody using fan brush. I also bought 2 fan brushes, not just one, and then I didn't like it, so I just thought, okay, let me do my thing. I'm not going to apply highlighter with this fan brush. I don't know, I never thought I will. Suddenly one day I did it because my other brushes were dirty, and I don't know, I'm just picking up this fan brush every time. We want proper pink lips for this look today. No chance of using nude, no, not even a slightest one. So I have this Nykaa, I think that is So Matte mini collection if I'm not wrong, and this color is, there's no name mentioned, it is 04M, and I don't know why I got this lipstick in first place because it's like a proper pink color, and I don't wear pink no longer. I mean, I can still think of wearing red. I love red, okay, but it's just I don't wear it very often. But pink, so I cannot even think of, and this is like a proper pink. I like pink nudes, but look at this. This is pure pink. But thank God I have this because I think this will be so good, and it's almost similar to what she's wearing. By the way, I have a lot of pink lipsticks because back in the day I used to love these bold colors. So yeah, this is not the only pink that I own. To finish off this look, I'm using this NYX setting spray to seal all my makeup. this is finished look and I'm so happy with the way this has turned out. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you have not done already. Hit the bell icon so that YouTube sends you notification every time I'm posting a new video. By the way, I'm posting a new video every Wednesday on my channel. So keep coming to my channel every Wednesday to watch brand new video every week. And yeah, I'll see you soon next time. Bye bye.